I show every single week, every single Friday, why I'm the absolute best and why I call myself always better.
Recognize Mr. Friday Night.
Keep your heads on a swivel. Because I've been on a hot streak. I've been on a winning streak. And I look to all to that winning streak.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shockwave. It's your boy Mags Mickelson back here on commentary once again for what is surely going to be a burnout of a... Wait, that was a couple shows ago. Either way, with that being said, we have an amazing show for you tonight. Gonna tear it up like the WCWO universe always does. And without a shadow of a doubt, is this going to be a barn burner? As Phoenix and Will Asher gonna go one-on-one here tonight. And obviously, we can't talk about the Territorial Championship without talking about the current Territorial Champion, Phoenix. You know, the greatest champion WCWO has to offer, right next to Jordan James and Maleko themselves. And it's about time that you get here.
Why did you hide my mic? Why did you hide my mic for? This is Wes Ryan, by the way.
It's about time you get here.
I was here. I was looking for my mic. And for some reason, it was in your backpack, Mags. It was in your ammo crate.
I was trying to prevent you from
I know what you were
torturing
trying.
these poor folks here.
I know what you were trying.
You don't know nothing.
He is the WCWO Territorial Champion, Phoenix.
And the Territorial Championship is on the line here tonight as Phoenix takes on Will Asher, the hand-picked opponent of the greatest boss I've ever had on the commentary booth, Reggie Edwards.
I don't even think he's been on the commentary booth with you, except maybe once.
He's still my boss.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but I mean, I'm not your boss for sure, so.
No, I'm the
I
head
wouldn't pay
commentator.
you.
Just ask Reggie, he'll tell you. Unfortunately, I missed the free show last week, but
No, you were there. You were. Oh no, you weren't. No, you weren't. I'm sorry. Sorry, I forgot. There was a guy who kind of looked like you. He had this big thing of nachos, and it was just all over his face. And I was like, "Is that Max?" And then it wasn't, though. But I thought it was, man. It was funny.
well, either way, we've got this Territorial Championship matchup. Reggie Edwards picking Will Asher as an opponent for Phoenix after Phoenix didn't want to wrestle Zach Nova for the championship again.
Yeah, and I mean, it's because Phoenix is scared of Zach Nova. You know, like, he knows Zach's been watching him, Zach's been studying, and, you know, Zach's ready to come for that title, and so Phoenix knows. Phoenix is scared of Zach Nova. You should be scared of Will Asher, too. Will Asher is a violent, scary dude, but, you know, for some reason he's not, so.
I mean, would you be scared of a man that was teaming with a pig?
Yeah, and Zach Nova and Will Asher have teamed with Jackson Morgan. So, yeah, I'd be scared of both of them.
Well, either way, Will Asher
Scared of
here
Jackson
in the
Morgan.
corner laying those mounted
Scared of my
punches
life.
on Phoenix. And so far, this matchup has been all Phoenix in the early goings. As a beautiful scoop slam there from Will Asher goes into the cover. And only a 2 count, says Ref Luigi.
This is kind of an interesting choice of opponent for Phoenix, because Phoenix a few months ago was trying to actually mentor Will Asher while Jackson Morgan was missing. You know, he tried to take him under his wing, you know, and
Yeah,
trying
how's
to
that
mentor
working out
him.
for him right now?
Yeah, I mean, but you know, during that time that he was mentoring him, maybe Will Asher, you know, caught on to some of his tricks. You know, maybe he saw something that Phoenix does that just puts a little bit of weakness, you know, into something, and maybe he's going to exploit that.
And what do you mean, tried to mentor him? I saw those air quotes.
Yeah,
He
well,
didn't try to mentor him. He was giving him sound advice about the backstabbing pig's face that is Jackson Morgan.
I don't know. Will Asher and Jackson Morgan seem to have some sort of blood bond. I don't think it's their blood, but it's somebody's blood, and and they just seem very close to each other. So I don't think that Phoenix or Reggie or anyone could break that up, really.
Well, the only breakups that were happening was Will Asher kicking out of 2 of that pinfall, trying to mount some kind of offense to come back here. And it's just all Phoenix as Phoenix chokes Will Asher on the ropes, smartly doing the smart thing, not getting himself disqualified, even though the title doesn't change hands on disqualification.
Right.
Something
Well,
the fans found out the hard way at the fan appreciation night.
yeah, but you know what? And that's not fair. I don't even. Was that for the Outlaw Championship? Oh, okay. Yeah. In case you weren't there or missed it or something, yeah. Zay Gates and Jordan James were going at it. Jordan James was defending the Outlaw title, and then Billy Palmer of all people just literally stabbed Zay Gates in the back with a steel chair. Well, hit him.
And
But yeah.
that's what leads us to Jackson Morgan, Will Asher's tag team partner, taking on Billy Palmer later tonight. You got to wonder if maybe Will Asher loses this big fight match here tonight against Phoenix, if that's going to put a damper in the Slaughterhouse locker room.
You forgot to mention that it's a strap match, so I hope Billy Palmer has fun with that.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
Billy Palmer was with Zay long enough that he probably keeps that strap on him. So,
I mean, yeah, I'm sure Billy Palmer probably say himself that he stays strapped, but I don't think that. But I don't feel like he. I don't know. I don't think he's ready for the straps that Jackson Morgan's gonna bring.
and that may be the case, but honestly, I don't think that that Phoenix is going to lose tonight. I mean, he's been on a roll as the greatest territorial champion ever. I don't think there's been another territorial champion that can outplay Phoenix. Although Will Asher with a beautiful senton there, goes in for the pin and almost gets the win.
Yeah, that was really close. I thought Will Asher had that one. And it's going to take a lot to put Phoenix down, though. Phoenix has held on to this championship since January, I believe, and he's not willing to let that thing go.
Will's got that choke locked in deep. This could be all she wrote for the title reign of Phoenix, and you'd hate to see what is Boucher doing out here?
Wait, what? What is he doing? He's
That's
just out
genius.
there. He's got his hat on sideways.
This is genius. Is
How
he
is it-
trying to take off the turnbuckle pad?
What's he doing?
Oh, and there's
What?
Pharaoh.
Whoa!
There's Pharaoh.
Whoa! What was that?
Pharaoh with a low blow, and the ref didn't see it. And Phoenix once again smartly capitalizing and getting the pinfall victory, retaining the
Come
territorial
on.
championship
Come on.
once again. And hell, he didn't even have to have T.S.
Look at
Wiley at
them.
his side.
Look at those culprits. Those two are the reason why Will Asher is not holding the territorial belt right now.
Nah. Will Asher isn't holding the territorial title right now because Phoenix successfully retained by any means necessary.
was standing there. He wasn't going to let it happen.
Oh,
What the
that's what I
hell?
was saying. That's what I was saying.
Ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell. This man, what is Billy doing?
Oh, Jackson Morgan? Yeah, I'd run away from Jackson Morgan too. He's scary.
Jackson Morgan came out on the save.
How about this? Next week, next Friday, same place, same time, it's gonna be Billy Palmer, one-on-one with Jackson Morgan.
That's what you get, you Timu Mr. Clean.
Thank you all for coming out. I heard it for you next week.
The following contest is a strap match. Thank you. Let's bring out the contestants.
All right, now this is gonna be exciting.
I mean, we have a strap match. You don't see strap matches that often these days. It's very old school style, which I mean, honestly, is very fitting of Billy Palmer. I mean, he's been targeting all the old heads.
You're thinking of Arnold Palmer. I think that's where you're going out with the old these things. Sorry about that, folks. Reggie just keeps opening the door and staring at me because he's a lunatic.
That's because your card declined for the corn dogs.
No, they're out of corn dogs.
No, that's just what they told you when your card declined.
You would stop eating them the long way.
They're better that way. Don't you eat the outside part of the Kit Kat first? Guys, if you want your own personal Reggie mug, leave a comment in the likes below.
We're leaving comments in the likes, but that's not how that works. Okay. Sweet, gotcha.
I have no idea what he just said.
He said, "I'm taking your job."
What?
Either way, the crowd firmly behind Jax tonight. You hear the Jax is gonna kill you.
Okay.
Now that Reggie has told me I'm taking your job all the way, not just your head commentary.
You know what? If that's the kind of treatment I have to deal with, you can have my job. You want my job? You saw what just happened. You want my job?
Yeah. Actually, it looks very fun.
That is insane. That is an insane thing to say right there. Anyway, speaking of insane, this match is going to be insane. I am excited to see, like, Billy Palmer is a very pale dude. Like, he's going to bruise so easy. This is going to be great.
From Indianapolis, Indiana, the real deal, Billy Palmer. And his opponent, from the dark side of your dreams, representing Slaughterhouse, Jackson.
You know, Billy Palmer kind of looks like a walking customizable character, and I think that Jackson Morgan is going to beat him into into whatever he wants him to look like.
No. See, you have just decided that you don't like Jackson Morgan,
I do like Jackson Morgan.
so you want Billy Palmer to lose to make him look good, and that's just not the case. Billy Palmer is going to win this strap match because he's got that old school style. He's got that old school ability, even though that wasn't too smart on the long range.
Yeah, but oh my goodness, oh Jiminy Christmas. Sorry, I just had childhood flashbacks with that one. That was not good. Oh man. Look at that. Look at that. But see, honestly, Billy Palmer deserves this. Like, you know, he's been a loyal companion to Zay Gates for almost a year now, and last week he just threw that all away. Why? Because Zay Gates left for a month or so to take care of some personal matters, and you know, like, is that really like I think anybody, like, if I had to leave for a month to take care of some personal matters, I would expect you to just be happy to see me.
No. Well, I would be happy you were gone, but no. See, Zay Gates decided to disappear for a month, and in doing so forced Billy Palmer to come out of his mold and come out of his shell. So if anything, Zay leaving for that month, not only did it give David Light the opportunity to be his own man and, you know, prove that he doesn't need a lackey, but it also gave Billy the opportunity to come out here and not be throttled by being some ringside advocate.
He's getting throttled.
For Zay Gates.
He's getting throttled right now.
I'm not sure that's PG.
No, not like, oh my goodness.
Oh, I mean, the crowd is chanting Jackson's gonna kill you. Huge snapmare there. Jax coming off big with a...
You can see the red on Billy Palmer's back from the back chops that he's been getting from Jackson Morgan. Oh my goodness.
A snapping backbreaker there, and then just clubs over the back. This has been the Jackson Morgan special in this contest thus far, as Jackson climbing the ropes, gonna go for one of those straps being the only legal weapon in this match.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
You know, a lot of people think that red on Jackson Morgan's face is paint. It's not. It's pig blood. Trust me, I know.
How do you know?
Because last year I got thrown into a dark room with Jackson Morgan, and he dressed me up like him and made me go into the Halloween Battle Royal. It's a long story. The promo for it didn't get posted. So
did anybody actually believe you were Jackson Morgan? He's fit and trim, and you're not.
Hey, let's talk about the match that's going on right here. So,
either way, Billy Palmer climbing up to try to get one of these straps now.
Yeah.
And he grabs one. He's got a belt.
Great, good job, good job. You have brought. Does this have the tag on it? Anyway.
No, that's a buckle. That is a old school Texas style belt buckle, and Billy Palmer gonna club over the back. With that belt. And he can't get in the ref's face here. I mean, the ref can't really stop this. There's nothing much that JMT can do except go in to count that pin and a kick out from Jackson Morgan.
Yeah, and Jackson Morgan doesn't really look too phased, honestly. And I think that's the thing with Jackson Morgan. Like, he just gets angry. He doesn't really get tired. You know, like the more you hit him, the more like you're just asking for it. All that he did, all he did by getting that buckle down, it was bring this on himself. He brought the buckle to Jackson Morgan. That's all he did.
Oh my God! And I've watched a strap match or three in my career, and there's nothing fun about getting completely obliterated with a leather belt. And Billy Palmer trying to fight back and get that belt back in his hand so he can show Jackson Morgan who's daddy.
Oh.
Beating him like a government stepchild.
Anyway. Yeah.
You know, the government-assisted stepchild.
I don't know why he's wrapping it around his fist. There you go. Yeah, do it like that. Oh, that was a good one.
Well, to answer your question, he wrapped it around his fist because then it loads your fist so your fist is heavier while you're clubbing with it. Especially with that big Texas belt buckle on there.
Okay, well, that's why you're more of that person and I'm more of, you know, the person I am. So, but yeah. Oh no. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. That Billy Palmer is just bringing this on himself. And honestly, though, like, he deserves it, you know. And it's good that Zay Gates has that.
Went for a club over the face with that belt buckle, reminiscent of what Billy did to Zay at the Fan Appreciation Night with the chain.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. And you know, Billy Palmer, you know, hang on, sorry, I'm trying to think.
Billy Palmer gets the win there. There's Pharaoh.
What?
Pharaoh again, and now
That's
Pharaoh going after Jackson.
That's not Pharaoh.
I saw Pharaoh first.
Okay, all right. That's Kurt Busiek and Pharaoh. Wow.
And now Billy Palmer gonna get in a few licks on Jackson.
I mean, he might as well. He's out there. I'm really surprised that Billy Palmer got that. It's good.
Oh, and here comes Will Asher. Asher coming back for his partner. And that may be the smartest decision that Asher has made all night.
You know it's bad whenever you know Will Asher is not in the mood whenever he takes that mask off.
Well, the back of his shirt says, "Bring me war, show me violence."
Yeah, his normal shirt.
You knew what I meant.
I know it's right.
It looks as if the violence has come to him, and Will Asher is not going to stand idly by and be played like a fool.
Yeah, all Will Asher is doing is just bringing, or all Kurt Busiek and Pharaoh are doing, is just bringing on what Jackson Morgan and Will Asher love, which is violence, like you said. So we'll have to see what becomes of this for sure.
Hey, bro, I'm excited about what we got going on, the noise we making, but you think we biting off more than we can chew?
We're doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing, okay? Putting everybody on notice, so we're not the weakest links in here. Taking out the biggest people in the tag
But we
division.
pissing people off. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jax, relax. Jax, relax. Jax, relax. Jax, relax. 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 Relax.
The following contest is a street fight. There are no rules. These wrestlers or weapons coming your way, just get out of their way, okay? Let's bring out the contestants.
I saw that.
Saw what?
All right, so this is the match. This is a match that honestly I'm pretty excited to see. I'm ready to see Zay Gates get the revenge he needs to get against David Light for the way that David Light's been treating him the last couple of weeks. The way that David Light's really been treating him since he got back from that trip. Same thing with Billy Palmer. You know, David Light and Billy Palmer just both turning their back on Zay Gates. Last week, if you remember, David Light and Zay Gates were both, causing each other problems. Zay Gates interrupted Cameron Saturn and David Light's match for the #1 contender spot for the Gunslinger Championship. We'll talk more about that later because that's a whole big mess. But Zay made sure David lost that match, and Cameron Saturn ended up winning it. And then later on, whenever Billy Palmer, betrayed Zay Gates, both of them had a bad week last week. You weren't there to see it, but you probably watched the YouTube video by now. So
I watched the footage. How do you think I
everybody should watch all the footage?
How do you think I know all this history about it? You think I sat down and wrote all these notes down? No, I watched the footage, just like everybody at home should, if they aren't a pleb like Zay Gates.
Yeah, the only time you should look away from that screen is whenever you're liking, commenting, or subscribing to our YouTube. Or following us on Facebook at WCWO Wrestling. Here's the guy. Here is the man, the biggest champ. Big as the what? Big as the
Get
what?
your grimy, ashy elbows off of me. And nonetheless, the big champ coming out here. Former partners, former brothers. It's just bad blood between these two. Zay, the one that said, "I quit," costing them their tag team championships.
Yeah, they were brothers. They were brothers a couple months ago, but then Zay left and to take care of personal matters. Any other good friend, like if you had to go take care of personal matters, I'd understand. Whenever you got back, I would just be happy to see you. I'd be positive about it and supportive. But not David Light. That's not the way David Light is. David Light was like, I don't know why you got to go take care of family matters whenever, I'm here. And Zaygate's just like, dude, they're just pals,
From Indianapolis, Indiana, lights out, David!
But I will give, well, I mean,
From Houston,
Yeah, you respect Gabby when she's talking, you pleb. And the bell's been rung. And honestly, where does Zay get off? I mean, who does he think he is? Disappearing for a month and then being upset when no one wanted to be around him anymore?
I mean, no, he was upset whenever he got roundhouse kicked in the head a couple weeks ago in a tag team match. And honestly, Zay Gates and David Light should have won. But, it was their chance to, regain that tag team, gain trust back in each other and go for gold again. And instead, David Light just turned his back on Zay Gates, and this is what happened. Now, I will give David Light this. Zay Gates was the one who said I quit a few weeks ago, or a couple months ago in that I Quit match for the tag team belts. But, Zay Gates was honestly just looking out for David Light. David Light was about to have to take a huge splash from Timmy Jackson, and Zay Gates was trying to avoid
what did that get him? It still got him splashed just like over the top of the barricade. Goes Zay Gates, and you really are as stupid as you look, aren't you?
I don't know how to answer that.
David Light and Billy Palmer both made the smartest decisions they ever could by dumping the dead weight that is Zay Gates. I mean, Zay is nothing but a loser. He said I quit in the match, and then David still had to eat that splash from Timmy. Then he disappears after losing a title but calling himself the big champ. I don't get where you think David Light was wrong in this scenario.
I mean, David Light's wrong because there's whenever your teammate, whenever your brother, these two were basically brothers, right? And whenever Zay left, David should have just been supportive and just waited for him to come back, but he couldn't do that.
And Zay Gates coming back over that barricade the hard way, and David Light gonna go up on the barricade with an axe handle. Very old-fashioned maneuver there from the modern-day superstar. That is David Light from the, I like to call him the freshest man in the biz.
I don't think anybody calls him that. Oh, I know why you're calling him that, because of the Febreze.
He's just breezy like that.
I think David Light might be something of an amateur chiropractor, to be honest.
I mean, throwing Zay Gates against that brick wall, there's no way that didn't correct the spine. Smacks his face off the apron. It seems as if this street fight is going to make its way back towards the ring.
Yeah, hopefully it does. There's no weapons in the ring, but I don't want David Light getting a weapon and doing stuff. So.
And David Light maybe taking too long here, bantering back and forth with the fans. He's giving that pleb Zay Gates a chance to get up, and a big kick from Zay Gates sends David reeling. And Zay Gates going to try and fire back here.
Yeah, and
pinging his face off the chair.
But Zay's really come back and he's
Hey, Zay's going backstage.
Well,
He just ran past the truck here.
Yeah, he's got chairs.
Comes back out with the toys. And a chair right over the back of David Light. And honestly, Light's not looking too bright right now.
Wow, you're a lyrical criminal. But yeah, Zay Gates. You know, Zay Gates is like I like the guy that Zay Gates has been since he's come back from taking care of those personal issues. You know, like
and huge suplex on the outside. Sorry to cut you off with that boring rant about his personal issues.
You're not sorry. But yeah, Zay Gates, you know, he's come back and he looks like it seems like he has a different outlook on life. It seems like he's just wanting to get David Light behind him, honestly. And that's what he's looking to do here is just you know, move on to bigger and better things, you know, like.
Do you keep muting my mic?
No. I wouldn't do that to you. You would do that to me, but I wouldn't do it.
And David Light stomping and choking Zay Gates right here in front of the crowd. And this crowd is having none of David Light. And honestly, they're chanting for the wrong guy here. I mean, sure, you can like Zay Gates all you want, but David Light, man, with a chair over the spine.
Yeah, and they're not holding back at each other, and you know, like that's because that's just how this rivalry has, like how intense this has gotten between these two. You know, there's just nothing stopping them.
And a near fall there. Zay barely able to kick out.
But yeah, Zay's not gonna give up though. I mean, it looks like he may be down for the moment, but Zay's gonna get up on his feet and show why they call him the big champ.
And David Light gonna prop that chair in the corner here. This could be the old adage of wrestling, if you reap what you sow, as Zay Gates trying to fight back here, but David Light with a rake to the eyes. And face first into the chair goes Zay Gates.
I'm really hoping that Zay, you know, wake up Zay, come on Zay. Come on, Zay, kick out. Zay, kick out. Come on. Yes,
and
good.
Zay
all right.
barely able to get that shoulder up.
See, Zay's the person that anybody with a soul is going to support right now.
I mean, is Boo Say and Farrell going to run out on this match too?
You know, if I had a quarter for every time Kurt and Farrell ran out and interrupted a match, I'd have 2 quarters, and it's only the 3rd match. So there's a good chance.
So you have 50 Cent?
Yeah.
Oh, is that a door? This is very reminiscent.
That's the door.
Very reminiscent.
I just put that door on my office.
Huh?
I just did that on last training day, last Tuesday, whenever we had our training between.
Yeah, I took it off.
Between 4 and 6.
I took it off of my nubs. I unnubbed the hinge. Either way, this is very reminiscent of the I Quit match that they had with Too Loud Strays. If you remember correctly, Billy went through a door at the beginning of that match. David Light trying to take it back a little bit and perform a throwback here and give Zay a taste of that medicine.
Zay, I hope Zay knows there's a door, because like I really don't want to watch Zay go through it. I hope maybe Zay can recover from this. Come on, Zay. All right, come on, cameraman, get over there. Oh my God, cameraman.
Huge super kick. David's leveraged on the chair here. Zay gonna come off with a swanton through the door.
We need medical out there. That's crazy. These two are just going all out on each other.
One of these days you're gonna spring for a replay budget.
We'll add it. We'll add it.
And Zay off the top, springboard frog splash. Is he gonna get all of it with that? 1, 2, 3, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go. The big champ shows why he's the big champ yet again. In your face, David Light. And Billy Palmer, for that matter.
I mean, honestly, I'm not mad that Zay won. I'm just disappointed.
I hope David Light gets home. There's a puddle or something. He takes off his shoes and he steps in it with his sock, and his socks get wet.
I mean, who does Zay think he is, man? Beating David Light like that, asking for a street fight of all things. So where does he get off?
I mean, Zay knows how to handle a street fight, and like he showed that. You know, you don't do what he did to get David Light through that door without knowing what you're doing. look at that. The crowd getting behind Zay Gates. Everybody wanted to give him a high five. I'd give him a high five, but I'm out here in the truck with you. But yeah, like, look at this. Look at this. The crowd loves him.
Well,
And they should.
either
That's
way,
the big champ right there. He doesn't even need a belt to be the big champ. Look at that.
he has a belt on now. He doesn't
Right
have
now.
a championship.
Right now,
however.
yeah.
Either way, championship action still to come here tonight in the second half. More championship action. But we've got, coming up next, ZJK taking on a member of the highlight reel?
Yeah, one of them.
Well, either way, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you stay tuned and catch us on the Flippity Flip for your next match.
I should have muted you before you said that.
The following contest is a singles match, and it is set for oh, thank you. Let's bring out the contestants.
And talk about a fan favorite, the
Yeah.
winner of the 2025 Rookie Showcase Battle Royal, ZJK, is in the house. And tonight he's taking on one member of the highlight reel. He doesn't know which one yet.
Yeah, and this is a match I'm pretty excited for, honestly. Last week we saw ZJK mistakenly decide to join up with Mike Noble to face the highlight reel.
Oh, no, he was forced. At least if you ask him, he was
probably
forced.
Yeah. I don't really know the backstory on that one, but I do know that the highlight reel were actually really impressed with ZJK, and they wanted to see what it would be like, how he could do in a singles match. So this is what?
Well, I mean,
All right. Anyway, we're back.
and I tend to favor for the what you would commonly call the bad guy in a match. I like them. I think they're smart. I think they're more smart than a regular good guy. But what I want to know is, normally I wouldn't have a horse in this race. But it sounds like the crowd is very against ZJK's opponent in the highlight reel tonight.
Yeah, well, and the highlight reel are, they're the trainers at the dub. Like, this is a chance for ZJK to really show that he's ready to move up to that next step. So this is gonna be interesting. Let's let Gabriella Rosewood talk.
They said Chicago, we in Indiana. We don't eat down here.
He is one half of the realest
All right, well, ZJK and the highlight reel, one half of them anyway, are squaring off here. ZJK just has that crowd, the crowd behind him right now, and it's hard to deny that. I mean, I honestly, in my time here, I've not heard the crowd not be on the side of the highlight reel. That's really surprising. Oh, you're back.
I'm sorry I pulled to you, but I actually had to go do some journalistic work. I mean, Damian, though, whipping ZJK off the ropes. ZJ reverses, beautiful arm drag. Coming in for another one. Went for the clothesline. Big loader bomb there. Coming off the ropes. Sinton yelling out Showtime. I mean, he might look like the third member of the highlight reel, but ladies and gentlemen, he is not affiliated nor related to the Real Brothers.
He just has dreads. That's what makes him look like a member of the highlight reel. So.
Nah, they look like they could be family.
I mean, they do.
Went for
family,
a dive there, but Damian had it scouted.
Yeah. And, Damian is a veteran of WCWO, which is honestly why I'm really surprised that the crowd did not sound like they were behind him.
I was like, Damian's going to go for it, and ZJK had it scouted. I mean, yeah, he might be the trainer, but who do you think trained him? Oh! Beautiful forearm there. Damian coming off, big backsplash there, sending ZJK into the guardrail, and he ate all of that.
Yeah, ZJK has been really doing some impressive work at WCWO lately. So, this is really a really good, fun matchup to see. It looks like the highlight reel. It looks like Damian's really not loving it. The crowd isn't behind him right now. I think he's kind of taking that out on ZJK. Actually, you can see him yelling at the crowd every once in a while.
Sending him gut first into the barricade there.
This is wild.
It seems as if Damian's going to give the crowd back what they're giving him. Normally a fan favorite, but he's not really appreciating the fans not giving him the normal reception.
Yeah, no, he is not, and he's calling them babies and stuff. Like I don't. And that's just not like him, honestly, but...
Huge lariat there. Knocking the head off the shoulders of ZJK. And honestly, maybe Damon's the better brother.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I know one of them gets a little more moody sometimes. I can't remember.
I'm assuming that's Damian.
Honestly, it might be Damian, yeah. But... yeah, this match has the crowd all kinds of behind it.
And Damian just putting the work in on ZJK in the corner. Oh my God! All of the power of Damian Real whipping ZJK into that corner, and ladies and gentlemen, there's not much padding on those turnbuckle pads, underneath all steel.
Right, yeah, I think I actually saw you pulling some of the padding out of those before the show. I don't know if you just want to see blood or what, Mags, but yeah.
How am I going to pull padding out? I have no hands.
Use your nuts or your teeth. I don't know.
I'm out here, George the Animal stealing it?
It's my made-up story.
Oh,
I'm going to tell it how I want.
Oh, up and over, coming back. And in comes, oh my God! Revolving European uppercut and another one!
He makes that look beautiful. Like
big revolving European uppercuts. Oh, and an uppercut of his own from Damian Real. And an STO.
Yeah, that DJK kicking out of that one. So.
Big STO there. Cutting off any momentum that ZJK might have had behind those big European uppercuts.
And you can tell that ZJK, you can tell that he,
oh my God! Big revolving slam there. Damian Real gonna make it to the outside.
Looks like ZJK. I'm hoping he's really impressed Damian because.
And a huge.
Although it looks like he made.
Tope Atomico.
He may have just made the highlight reel. He may have just made an enemy of the highlight reel, to be honest with you. But I'm pretty sure this match was just kind of a testing point for ZJK. But the crowd and the way that ZJK is bringing the crowd behind him.
And a near fall.
I don't think Damian appreciates it.
And ZJK has all the momentum behind him. Honestly, I'm kind of pulling for Damian Real in this. I mean, he's shown me a new light here. Pop up. Oh! Dropped the dime on him. Oh, and almost had him. Oh my God, what goes up must come down.
Yeah, that's how gravity works.
Oh! And Damian thought he had him. Damian thought he had him.
Yeah, you don't see people kick out of that one a lot, so that was really surprising for sure. But yeah, ZJK he's learned quickly, and you can tell he's very athletic, very talented, and knows, like, you know, he knows what's gonna get him to the top eventually.
And Damian saying it's ending time. Oh, beautiful! Sky high there. Oh my God, and I thought that was it.
Man, I thought ZJK had this one.
And ZJK has to be wondering what he's got to do after that desperation sky high spine buster. And Damian trying to get back to his feet. Looks like ZJK might have him squared up in the corner. Damian got the boot up, however. Able to slide through the ropes. Bashing ZJK's head into the corner. Damian Real going up to the top. Oh, ZJK had it scouted. Over the head, belly-to-belly suplex from the top rope. And Damian Real smartly using that momentum to roll to the outside.
That's how you can tell Damian is a veteran. That's how you know, because he knew to roll out. He knew he was gonna get it if he didn't get out of that ring. This is crazy.
And ZJK has to be wondering what he's got to do now. Can he get Damian Real back into the ring to capitalize off of that huge over-the-head, belly-to-belly from the top? But Damian Real gonna try to take advantage here. ZJK had it scouted. Big bash on the guardrail there.
Yeah, I don't know, like, ZJK is looking a little, I don't know if that's tired or if that's determination.
Ref at a count of 8.
Cameraman.
Ref at a count of
Watch out,
9.
cameraman.
Both men barely getting back in the ring in the nick of time there. Both these men on an even playing field.
The crowd sounds like they're mixed right now. They don't know who to root for.
And these two have been equals thus far in this matchup. Oh my God! Oh my God! Chops back and forth.
After all the punishment they put each other through already, they're just chopping each other back and forth like that.
And again, back and forth these two are. And Damian Real calls for the end here, coming off the ropes. Oh my God, revolving famouser.
Yeah, looks like ZJK may not have much more gas in the tank.
And Damian gonna go up top. off of that beautiful spiral tap. Damian Real gonna get the victory over a game ZJK, and you love to see it. I mean, this is a different side of Damian Real than I think I've ever seen before.
Yeah, and hopefully, it seemed like ZJK really brought out, really brought out some fire out of Damian Real, and
So, recently, I just dropped a new shirt named Thank you. I can see it. Okay, so, that being said, every single one of you. That being said, I'm going to make a special offer to the first person who wants to buy a shirt signed by me, and I'll come back and wear it in the next following week. A signed shirt.
Dale, what is this? David Light just came into the ring. I was trying to enjoy my Hey Now pizza, hot and fresh, and cause I got it delivered, and I just saw this happening.
And there's that kick again.
Yeah, there's that kick again, Dale. We've seen it. What is he doing? Where is security? Where's security at? We can't just let David Light get away with this.
Is no one gonna help Zay?
Somebody needs to come out there and help Zay. There's Reggie. What's Reggie gonna do?
And there's Skull Crusher still selling Jordan
I was
James
on the wrong camera this whole time. Darn it. I had poor bronchitis boy out there holding the camera, and I was looking at the good angle right here, but he didn't get any of that, so we just got this crappy angle. But it's fine, all right? It's whatever. It is what it is, I guess.
Oh, Gabrielle Rosewood gonna escort him out.
Gabriella Rosewood doing her best Eric Cartman impression right now, asking people to respect her authority.
David Light getting suspended.
Yeah, get him out of here. Yeah. Yeah, get him out of here. What do they say? Na 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 na. Hey hey bye bye. Is that what they say?
It's hey, 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 goodbye.
Right, yeah,
Which
yeah.
is a song I really wish I could sing to you. Go get another corn dog. Let me do this by myself.
No, they're out of corn dogs. I bought them all already.
Oh, your card didn't decline again?
My card didn't decline.
Zay Gates saying it isn't over, and I mean, what a way to turn intermission here with the fans on its head.
Yeah, and I just saw a facial expression of Reggie that I think I'm going to put behind me on Inside the Dub. I think it's going to look really good.
He gave me your job on Inside the Dub.
No, he didn't.
The following contest is a tag team match, and it is set for. Oh, thank you. Let's bring out the contestants.
And we have tag team action, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and
It seems Kurt Bousset, having made several appearances tonight alongside Pharaoh King in the back, is going to team up with CJ Cyclone.
yeah, these are both two rookies. I mean, Kurt's been around for a few years, but he hasn't been full time. This is, when he's full time. Honestly, he probably doesn't really want me to say, keep calling him a rookie, because honestly, I mean, he's more rookie than Damian Rill, but I don't know. He probably wouldn't.
You're just trying to discredit his skill.
No, I'm not trying to discredit him. He's very skilled. I think that these run-ins that him and Pharaoh are doing should not happen to me. So I just want to let you guys know that while I don't agree with it, I guess I respect it. Anyway, Max Sterling, one of the fan favorites. This scramble is full of fan favorites.
And it's
okay.
Max Sterling and Scorpion. Usually Scorpion alongside Hammer of Ruthless Domination, but
Hammer is actually, Hammer and Scorpion, they eat raw meat bakes every morning, and Hammer goes to get his meat at a special place, and I guess it just took him too long today, so he wasn't able to make it. But
I'm not gonna touch that one with a 10-foot pole.
No, that's fine. It's fine. I'm just saying that's why they're so tough. It's all protein. I don't know how working out works or eating healthy, obviously. So
That's apparent.
I just assume that. Okay, we're both in the same weight category, by the way. I just want to let everybody know.
No.
Right?
I'm a heavyweight. You're a super heavyweight.
What? You're taller than me. Anyway.
You put your weight class in on WWE 2K, and it stops you from doing high flying moves.
No, you can turn off realism. I'm done.
I'm not a nerd like you. I wouldn't know that. Either way, let's let Gabby do her job.
be a pretty good match, I think. You know, like the fans, you know, obviously there's clear fan favorites here with Max Sterling and Scorpion being in the ring. But, you know, Kurt Busiek and Pharaoh have been literally causing problems in half of the matches so far tonight. Whoa, what? Okay,
I was going to correct you, but, I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. Half of the matches tonight. I didn't know you could math.
Yeah, I'm real good at math, actually. It's like there's 1 hot dog, and 2 hot dogs, 3 hot dogs, 4 hot dogs. So this is the 4th hot dog match?
5th, actually.
Oh. Okay, this hot dog match. And so,
I'm not even going to pretend.
That's one way to enter the ring, I guess.
I'm not even going to pretend to annotate what you just did. Either way, Scorpion backing Busiek into a corner, and Busey's got that dog in him. I don't know if you want to be backing him into a corner.
Oh. Yeah, but Scorpion has like a metal dog in him, you know, because he's all muscle.
So he's the dog from Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my God! Big kick across the sternum and only a 1 count.
CJ Cyclone back there being the Carl Weezer of this match. I think really what I'm saying though, honestly, is that he's the underdog. Like he comes out whenever you least expect it, and he's gonna end up like being what makes this, you know, what's gonna make this good.
We all know Carl Weezer isn't the Jimmy Neutron character he looks like, but either way, Max Sterling and Scorpion holding the fort down. Gonna throw Busiek off the ropes.
Oh!
And a big tag team back body drop there. As Max Sterling now going to try and take advantage, but Busiek wanted none of that. Dipped to the corner.
I've never seen somebody crawl that fast. And honestly, I would crawl that fast away from Max Sterling too. By the way, I want to give a shout out to Max Sterling. Yesterday was his birthday. Happy birthday, Max Sterling. I hope you're doing great. CJ, I don't know when your birthday is, but honestly, I hope you're not doing so great because you're not that nice of a dude. You know, he's a little standoffish. You know, just keeps talking about the weather. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
And oh my God, just chopping the chest of Sheen right there.
Ow, ow, that hurt me. That hurt me back here in the production shop.
That's because you have congestive heart failure. Either way, another chop from Max Sterling there. Lighten up the chest of CJ Cyclone.
Scorpion has a look on his face like he's glad he's on Max's side. I don't blame him at all. Max Sterling has some of the loudest shots. But, you know, that's not all Max Sterling can do, like what he's about to do here. Yeah.
Goes in for the pin and a near fall. And Scorpion trying to get some fanfare behind Max Sterling, but it's all CJ Cyclone. Thus far as now Cyclone and Busiek gonna work together here.
The ref's just letting them do that. It's crazy. I don't know what he's doing. Like Luigi needs to like get in there and like break things up and just let them do whatever they want.
Nah, it's a him. It's a Luigi. He has his own mansion, don't you know?
You know, I wasn't going to say this, but I want the record to show that Mags has himself as his background photo on his phone. I just want people to know that. Oh, he's getting, what the heck? That's not okay.
He's hitting him with the Boosinator.
Yeah, I guess he is, but that's not okay.
And a huge double team suplex on Max Sterling. Cyclone gonna trap the arm, go for the deep cover there, forcing a deep kick out.
And Cyclone's been really putting putting a lot of effort into training and stuff. I mean, I haven't seen him miss a training in a while. Sometimes he has to walk here, you know, but he does it. He'll walk.
He doesn't
like,
walk here.
He does.
He's the Storm. He rolls in here.
He walks in, sure. Sometimes he does look pretty sweaty, so maybe that's the rain. I don't know. But he walks in here, you know, he walks in
And
too
Pharaoh
much.
on the apron.
Maybe that's why he's so cranky. Oh, Pharaoh not on the apron now.
Oh, Scorpion catching Kurt. Huge maneuver there. Oh my God.
He may have just got him just enough for that to stick with CJ. I don't know.
Oh my God, getting him up electric chair. Electric chair position. Max Sterling off the top. Beautiful tag team maneuver there. That could be all she wrote for the pin fall.
Fan favorites getting another win tonight.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Love to see it. Honestly, I think if Gabriella Rosewood's going to be banning people, maybe she should look at banning Kurt and Pharaoh. Like, you know, they've been interrupting matches. Pharaoh's here interrupting this match. I mean, like, if you include this match and the amount of matches that have been interrupted by either Kurt or Pharaoh, like, that adds another match. That's like 3 hot dogs in matches. You know?
You know what? I'm just going to ignore it. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have a scramble match to crown a #1 contender for the Territorial Championship. It's going to be huge. There's going to be a lot of heavy hitters in this contest. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you stay tuned to catch that scramble match and see who walks out as the #1 contender for the Territorial Championship. A big super kick from Pharaoh King. And here I was about to send you all to the subscribe button and tell you to go check out our Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, and all of our other social medias. Pharaoh King calling out Gabrielle Rosewood. And it doesn't even seem as if we're going to get a commercial break.
I was going to get another piece of Hey Now pizza. We actually, had that Hey Now pizza delivered by Pillow Logistics Group. You can reach out to them at www.pillowlogistics.com, and they do a lot of transporting of medical supplies and stuff, and they're a good friend of WCWO, so make sure you check them out.
Are you really doing a sponsor plug?
Yeah, because we have sponsors.
You know, I would like you a lot better if it just once you
I'd
give
like
me
you
a
a lot
drink.
better. I'd like you a lot better if you weren't here. I'm sorry that you don't. I'm sorry that, like, I don't know what you spend your money on, but oh, here we go. Troy Valentine. This is a guy you'd probably like. This is a guy you'd probably like. Here, Troy Valentine. Yeah, because Troy Valentine probably can afford a drink. Sorry, look what you've done to me. Look what you're bringing out of me right now. I need to calm down. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm bringing your inner Instagram and Facebook comment troll out. And I'm not talking about the fact you look like a troll.
Oh, there he is. There's Eric Onyx. He hasn't been around for a couple of years in WCWO, but he has been around in the past, I guess. I haven't actually seen him wrestle in WCWO before, so we're going to see how that goes. Oh, and then Oso Pierce. The Bear, Oso Pierce.
Or as, that one commentary, or not commentary, ring announcer dude you were talking about that said looked like me, that was eating the nachos? Calls him Piercing Oso Pierce.
I think he's called a bear. Also means bear. So.
Yeah, I know what it means.
Actually, I just told you, dude. And here he is, Zach Nova. You know, by the way, I just want to remind you that this scramble is for the #1 territorial contender match.
I've only said that like 7 times. And, God, don't do it, please. Please don't do it. Stop doing the lawnmower!
It's a good move, dude. It's a good move, all right?
He's going out both tag titles.
My wife's always telling me I need to mow the grass, and I just go out there and I'm doing the lawnmower, and she just gets mad at me. I don't know why, but
it's Timmy Two Belts.
Right now, because Andre Trey is not here tonight, unfortunately. And those tag team titles have been under the possession of the Two Loud Strays for a while now, and it's been a little bit since they defended them. But and here's Pogo, and he's out here with Freak on a leash. Pogo's one of those people that's unpredictable. I'm really rooting for Zach Nova in this, but Pogo, you never know what Pogo's gonna pull out. I'm not necessarily rooting for Pogo, not that I'm not, but you never know what Pogo's gonna pull off. Sometimes Pogo just does something wild and ends up winning. It looks like the Bear is gonna be involved in the match as well. And that Bear's always a factor in Pogo's matches. You never know how it's gonna go.
And all 6 of these men make that 7 of these men.
Yeah, and honestly, Waterboy, Cameron Cross is coming out now. And, this is a very stacked matchup, honestly. Any of these people can pull it off. Waterboy's been really rising lately at WCWO. We got Timmy Jackson, who's already shown he has the ability to wear gold. Zach Nova has the ability to wear gold. He's been on Phoenix for a month now. Ever since he lost the gunslinger belt to Blako, he's honestly just had his sights set on Phoenix for that territorial belt. We got Troy Valentine out here, who's he's pretty used to the dub by now, and he's ready to get some gold around his waist.
There's 7 men in this match. Let me correct myself.
Nope, there's 8. Yep.
Oh, I guess there is 8. I lost count at 4
Look who
and a
can't
half.
math now. Look who can't math now.
I never said I could math.
That's right. We're going to call you Mathematic
Why is Pogo
Mags.
G'ing up with the
We're going
ref?
to call you Mathematic Mags. That's a great name. Oh, wait, what is this?
Oh, Phoenix going to get the best seat in the house.
You got to pay for that, dude. You got to pay for that seat. You can't
Why
just
would
sit
you
there.
pay for a seat when he's
No,
only
that
going to
is
need the edge of it?
$15 seat. That is a front row $15 seat. I
know
don't care
what?
if he's a champ or not. He should be paying for that.
He has the best seat in the house, and ladies and gentlemen, I can guarantee if you're watching at home, you don't need this seat because you're only going to want the edge of it with this match
But
here
honestly,
tonight.
having a seat in the Outlaw Arena up close and personal, the action is really where you want to be at. So if you're just catching this on the
And
YouTube,
Eric
check
Onyx
this out.
just getting lifted like nobody's business onto the shoulder.
Oh, what? There's Kenneth James. Kenneth James is sneaking his way in here.
So 9 men?
So 9 men, I guess, yeah.
And Eric Onyx here trying to make some sense of the predicament he's in.
And, you know, Kenneth James is pretty conniving. Looks like he's just latest. He was eyeing. I don't think Timmy Jackson saw Kenneth James come into the ring. You know, last month they had a they had that duel, which Kenneth James, of course, ungentlemanly actually.
Oh!
What?
Eric Onyx with a huge roll up there. There's so many men in this match, I've kind of already lost track.
Yeah, but yeah, Kenneth James, you know, he's had a territorial belt before. You know, he was just recently like looking to get the gunslinger belt, but Zach Noah managed to fend him off. We got Pharaoh King, he's been on a rampage this tonight. Well, every night he's been here, but tonight especially.
Oh my God!
Is that eye poke that Kenneth James gave to Timmy Jackson? Whoa.
And just splat goes the Onyx.
I don't know what Eric Onyx thought he was doing there, but it wasn't that.
And Timmy.
Timmy lifting the 75-pound Eric Onyx above his head like it's nothing.
Well, Waterboy has out there, slippery when wet. I bet he's 100 pounds soaking wet.
And, you know, Timmy Jackson and Phoenix, they have a lot of history against each other. You know, Phoenix used to brag about how he's never been pinned by Timmy Jackson. And then Timmy Jackson did the thing that no one should ever do. Phoenix stole one of Timmy Jackson's pets. You know, a loved one. Basically a child. Like, my dog is a child to me. I almost kicked my mom out of my house over my dog. Okay? Like, you don't steal someone's pets. And that's what Phoenix did.
How do you kick your mom out of her own house when you live in her basement?
It's my house. I live with my wife. It's my wife's house. I live in my wife's house. She lets me live there. Oh!
And KJ catching Zach Nova with an eye poke.
You don't want to be calling him KJ on the mic. Trust me. He does not like that. Okay? He does not like that name. No, you give him the respect of giving him a full name. Kenneth James, I'm letting him know. Please do not attack me. Trust me. I did the same mistake before. I did the same mistake before, and then my tires got slashed, and I had to get 4 new tires. I don't want to say it was Kenneth James, but I do want to say you should call him Kenneth James. Oh! Zach Nova.
Kenneth James gets a super kick to the mush.
You know, everybody really wants this. Like, they're you know, they want that opportunity to be the guy to face Phoenix next month at Freaky Friday. And what?
It's Freaky Friday.
Yeah, Freaky Friday. Next, you know, next month, November 1st. Okay, well, 2 months, I guess, from now, at Freaky Friday. Which is normally on October 31st, but it's a Saturday.
You know, there's a lot of heavy hitters in this match. And honestly, Phoenix may have to end up wrestling Zach Nova after all.
Yeah, I mean, he might. Like, Phoenix may not get out of it, but Phoenix wants to. Oh.
Nah, it won't happen. I'm just messing with you.
No, it's gonna happen. I mean, like, who else has that drive to get it though? Really, I mean, like all these guys want it, but Zach more than wants it. You know, he needs it. So I think that really plays a factor into this for sure.
Well, you know, it can play as much of a factor as it wants. Even if Zach Nova were to win and were to get a shot against the territorial champion, it's gonna be all Phoenix because, you know, Phoenix is just a great territorial champion. I've said it before, I'll say it again. He's the best territorial champion that WCWO probably has ever seen.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't, like, you know, I've only been here for about a year, and Phoenix has had it for 9 months, 10 months of that year now, so I really haven't seen a lot of other territorial champs, honestly.
And Too Loud trying to use Pogo's Bear, and I don't think it works if Pogo's not the one working with it. And Pharaoh King going after Nova. And Kenneth James and Timmy Too Loud, a lot of history here between these two. You know, we go back to that duel between the two. See, I can make nerdy references too, you pleb.
Sorry, I'm trying to eat my pizza.
That's my pizza.
No, dude, you're hard to find.
That was my pizza. Why would you take my pizza? Either way, beautiful snapping facebuster there from Kenneth James. Almost gets the victory. Unfortunately, not a 3 count for him. I wouldn't mind seeing Kenneth James versus Phoenix. I don't know about you. I don't want to see Zach Nova win this match.
I would mind that.
I don't think Nova's going to win this match.
I want to see either Zach Nova or Timmy Jackson win this match. I think there's still more.
Why, so he can be Timmy
Phoenix
3 belts and dance around and make a mockery of the title?
Yeah, I mean, he's not really Timmy 2 belts now. He's just holding it for Andre, and while Andre's away. But
either way, no one wants to see a mockery made out of the territorial championship. Oh my God!
You just don't like dancing because you can't do it. You got 2 left feet.
Beautiful spinning out power bomb there. Now Pogo in control of Kenneth James. Waterboy trying to make it back to his feet. Pogo going to drag Kenneth James up to his feet here. It looks like we're going to go for a bit of a meeting of the minds between Waterboy and Kenneth James. Again, there's that unpredictable offense that Pogo thrives on.
This match is just full of chaos right now. Everybody gunning for that chance to become the next territorial champion or have their shot at it.
Oh my God! Massive spine buster to Zach Nova, and an eye poke from Pogo. And again, it just seems like Pogo is in control. You know, Oso on the outside working on Timmy Jackson. And here are those patented trapped kitchen sink knees Pogo has made himself famous with here. Just doing a number on Pharaoh King. Beautiful arm drag into these counting elbows.
Yeah, and Pharaoh, Pharaoh King's really getting what he deserves, for all that interrupting stuff he was doing earlier. Troy Valentine barely stopping Pogo from getting that pin. And like I said before, Pogo's chaotic. You never know what's going to come out of Pogo. Pogo might do the craziest thing. He might do the smartest thing. Ooh. Troy Valentine is, doing some really smart plays here.
And Waterboy with a wipeout, catching all of it on Troy Valentine. And honestly, Waterboy could have capitalized off of that and caught the 1, 2, 3. Goes in for the pin.
Yeah, but looks like Troy Valentine he had hold on the ropes the whole time on that. So I don't know what Waterboy's doing. He's just getting Kenneth James riled up. You don't want to get Kenneth James up. Trust me, Kenneth James is where he should be. Oh my goodness! Oso
huge
showing that bear, that bear style he's got. Oh, nothing too loud about that
and
one.
Another huge lariat. And ladies and gentlemen, this match devolving into even more chaos. Nova gonna come off the top. Nova bomb on Eric Onyx. And that's it. Nova does in fact get the win. No.
That's what everybody was looking for. I was muted that whole time. This is what everyone is wanting. Zach Nova to have a chance at the territorial championship, And the only person that didn't want this is Phoenix. Maybe you.
No, I didn't want it. I didn't want it either. If Zach Nova doesn't deserve this opportunity.
Zach Nova does deserve this. What are you saying? Zach Nova is one of the best wrestlers at WCWO right now. And Phoenix has had a reign of terror for the past 10 months. All right, it's time for Phoenix to drop that title. And I think Zach Nova has the fire to take it away from Phoenix, no pun intended. See what I did there? Phoenix fire?
Unfortunately, I caught the pun.
Yeah. I don't know if that really counts as a pun, but yeah, sure. Zach Nova and Phoenix having a stare-off right now.
Either way, Nova getting the victory in the scramble match. And ladies and gentlemen, next up, let's not Phoenix and Nova coming head to head here. And ladies and gentlemen, whether I want to admit it or not, I guess congratulations to Zach Nova getting the victory and earning that #1 contendership. Coming up next, we do have that Gunslinger Open Challenge that Malenko declared that he was doing instead of facing Cameron Saturn.
Now this match, I'm sorry, but the wrestler should not decide what a match is, who's going to be there called into the match. Okay, Jordan James learned that. Jordan James is also in the same boat. Honestly, him and Malenko, all these guys think that they have the belt so they can decide who they face, and that's not how it works.
No, absolutely not. No, I cannot. This ball-headed son. Malenko! Hey! I thought you was gonna start doing, your own thing with this Gunslinger Championship. Why is this ball-headed freak, after just making my match a triple threat for the world title, putting himself in a Gunslinger picture? Are you kidding me right now?
He disappears for a year?
For a whole year!
Gets a lucky win on Jordan James. Somehow beats David Lay. He thinks he deserves a Gunslinger Championship match with me.
Who does he think he is?
Who makes this official? Gabrielle Rosewood?
Probably.
You look at this right here. You see this right here? It's not happening.
That's right.
It's not happening until I say it's not happening.
Forever
This
changed.
Friday at Shockwave, it's going to be an open challenge for somebody who's worthy.
Talk to him.
And Cameron Saturn, he's not invited.
Not invited.
Now take that to Reggie and tell him, make it right.
Make it official.
Oh man, this Friday, WCWO gets their first taste of the modern man. And Malenko, I'm accepting your open challenge. Because Calvin Coco is used to challenges. I love them. They make me a better modern man. And I'm going to show up, I'm going to show out, and I'm going to set a shockwave to the system of WCWO. So, bring your best, Malenko, because I'm bringing it all. And I'm going to show Indianapolis exactly why the modern man is the modern man. The hot one, the head hoochie himself, and the future gunslinger champion.
So I just got on Facebook for the first time this week, As a grown man with a real life, you find it hard to find time during the week to type out the same phrases over and over and over again, complaining about a match that you just don't want to be a part of. That's what Malenko did this week, and somehow got his way thanks to good old Reggie Edwards. Who would have thought, right? Anyways, I've talked to Miss Gabrielle Rosewood about it. I don't think it's going to go down the way you think it's going to go down, Malenko. You're not going to get off the hook that easy. But if you're scared and you're not ready for Cameron, just say that. Just own up to it. And we can work with that. But this whole running thing, not really suiting you. As for Mr. Calvin Coco, who has been self-inserted into this match, so Bro, you're the modern man, and the first thing I see about you is a throwback Sacramento Kings number 55 Jason Williams jersey. How modern is that? I mean, just because you shot it with a nice camera, don't mean that makes you modern. Anyways, glad to be there. Glad to face a new guy. I'm gonna beat your ass, and I'll beat Maliko's ass. We'll do whatever I've got to do to get back in the title picture. Been there before, and I deserve to be there again. So, deal with it.
The following contest is an open challenge, and it is for the WCWO Gunslinger Championship. Let's bring out the contestants.
Oh, Maliko's coming out first. That's interesting. Yeah.
Why did you mute my mic? It's an open challenge. Of course, the champion's going to come out first. He doesn't know who he's facing.
You're right.
God, your IQ level.
No, wait, he does know who he's facing.
No, it's an open challenge.
No, he knows who he's facing because it was replied to on Facebook. Do you not watch the Facebook? Have you not watched our promos?
I'm not a Facebook stalker like you.
Let me tell you who. I'm going to tell you who here in a minute. So, Calvin Coco. Yeah, Calvin Coco accepted the challenge and sent a promo to WCWO management.
That's what that note on my...
Modern man. I don't think he's been around WCWO before, but I'm excited to see what he brings. Honestly, I think that's what Malenko.
See, I saw the word Coco on my notes here, and I honestly just thought they were talking about Cocoa Pebbles, and I thought you were going to get mad because they raided your office for snacks again.
What? Anyway.
Yeah, we all know about your hidden boxes of cereal in there.
I don't really like cereal. The only cereal I like is cornflakes. But we're not talking about cornflakes. We're talking about Wolverine Malenko, putting his gunslinger title on the line against Calvin Coco, the modern man. And I'm really excited to see what Calvin Coco brings to the table.
And
there we go. Here he is.
I mean, he's the modern man. He was just making the modern crowd wait.
There he is, Calvin Coco. And you know what? I'm really excited to see this. Honestly, this is one of the matches I've really been waiting for the whole night.
Calvin Coco quickly becoming a fan favorite here.
Yeah, we're gonna, I wonder how this is gonna happen. Because Malenko accepted Calvin Coco's, accepted the challenge from Calvin Coco, but he said Cameron Saturn wasn't invited. So,
honestly, for me, Malenko and Reggie should be able to have the ability to make whatever matches they want to. I mean, he's a champion, for Pete's sake. If he can't pick his own opponent and go after the easy wins, then what's the point of winning a title?
I mean to cut you off, but it makes sense for, Reggie and Gabriella Rosewood to work together to make a match. But no, it doesn't make any sense for a wrestler to have an opinion on who their opponent should be, because that's how chaos happens. That's how things get end up in weird situations, and we don't want that. There's a reason why management's management and wrestlers are wrestlers.
Wait a minute. This is unfair.
Oh, here we go. See, this is
No.
exactly why we have two co-GMs.
No,
okay,
this
because-
is unfair.
No, this is the literal definition of fair, Max.
This is
You don't
management
understand.
brutality.
Unfair is whenever the person in front of you gets the last hot dog and then they run out and they don't give you one. This is exactly what fair is. Cameron Saturn won the chance to be the #1 contender. Malenko's just scared. He's not cam ready. So this is what's gonna happen. You know, Killer Cam's coming out there and he's gonna show Malenko what he's got. And also he's gonna show Calvin Coco what he's got. You know, this is gonna be a great match.
No,
now. I'm
this
super
is
excited for this.
unfair.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. This is an unfair advantage for Cameron Saturn. Malenko was expecting to face Calvin Coco. He had denied access to the party for Cameron Saturn.
Well,
and Saturn's still worming his way in here. I gotta wonder what kind of collusion him and Gabrielle Rosewood are involved in for him to still get this opportunity.
In my capacity as co-general manager, this match is now a triple threat for the Gunslinger Championship.
that's why we have two GMs. All right.
So she can abuse her power?
No. So whenever Reggie makes a decision that isn't right, somebody's there to correct it.
Indiana, he is the WCWO Gunslinger Champion. One, ready, Malenko.
No. Reggie did not abuse his power. He let Malenko pick his opponent. Gabrielle Rosewood.
I mean,
she's got me heated.
honestly, Reggie didn't even pick it.
I'm so heated. I'm gonna take your pizza and throw it on the roof.
No!
The Iron Man, introducing next, from Madison,
The things are gonna start hot and heavy here. Killer Cam getting killed in the corner, getting exactly what he deserves. A little bit of punishment, a little bit of law and order, if you will, for the disrespect he's showing our Gunslinger champion. You know what? I am so heated right now, I could burn your pizza off the roof.
Let's leave the pizza alone for right now, okay? We're watching a match here. We're watching the long-awaited fall of World Ready Malenko right here. This is exactly what the people want.
Leapfrog got into the drop kick after the shoulder tackle really didn't phase Malenko all that much.
Calvin really putting on a good show. Fans seem to really like him, even though this is his first time in the ring at WCWO.
And this is actually smart of the two competitors, getting rid of the much bigger champion early in the matchup so it can be challenger versus challenger. And we could declare a new champion here tonight, and they're doing the stupidest thing ever. You don't show sportsmanship in a contact sport.
I just want to point out that Max is the one who said bigger. I did not say that Malenko was bigger. Okay, like, you know, I mean, he's a muscular man for sure, but I wouldn't say he's larger, you know.
You're the one that turned a statistical fact into a fat joke.
No, I'm not.
And here I thought the only fat joke in this room was you.
Okay. I mean, that's
huge suplex.
Anyway, we need to focus on the match.
From Coco. Goes in for the pinfall here. Only a 2 count, says ref.
Although honestly, like I said a few weeks ago, Malenko is more muscle than you think. You know, Brian Clark last week tried to doubt me, but honestly, I think there's more muscle there than
And a beautiful way to get around that drop down there. Drop down of his own, trying to trip under the feet of Coco. Too many C's.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, there's no, well, this is Saturn. This is Saturn, Coco, Malenko. No C's.
Did you just run down the Disney lineup from 2027?
No, these are the competitors in the ring.
Saturn serving up some plates and chops here as Malenko tried to come back into the ring, but now paying for it. Probably should have smartly stayed outside the ring, you know. Only come in when necessary. Big kick to the gut there. Gonna throw Coco into Malenko. Oh boy, big drop kick there from Saturn. Big side suplex there.
Cameron Saturn never lost the gold he had last time that he was at WCWO last year. You know, I think that's an important thing to remember. Like, you know, he wants to wear gold again. He's missing it. You know, he's told me before that he misses it, and so that's what he's looking for here. And he doesn't care if he has to pin Malenko, Calvin Coco. Oh my goodness! Oh, there are children present.
Okay, and you don't bring your children to a wrestling show expecting a tickle fight.
I don't have children.
I wonder why. And another big chop right in front of the fans. He almost slapped that bald guy in the front row.
Balding.
Gonna throw Coco straight into the ring post, letting face meet and steel there.
Cameron Saturn's still recovering from why he went through.
And maybe that's why Malenko picking Coco, saying he doesn't have a chance with him.
That's true, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I think he's worried that Cameron Saturn actually does have a chance to take out Malenko.
And speaking of Cameron Saturn trying to take out Malenko, beautiful tope instead gets caught. Huge suplex on the outside of the ring, and that is unforgiving. There is not that much padding on the ring side before it hits concrete.
Right, especially since you were taking all the padding out of the ring side, you know, before the show with your notes. Oh my goodness!
Ka-chow.
Oh my god.
And Malenko
he's got Cameron Saturn by the hair, pulling him back into the ring.
Did you just?
He did. Did you not see it? He had him by the hair.
Saturn hasn't had hair since 22.
No, he had him by the hair.
No. Saturn hasn't had hair since 22, and oh my God, I don't think Coco's gonna live to see 22 after that.
I don't even know how old Coco is, but yeah.
I don't either.
Well, if he's not under 22, he just seems silly. So. Oh, Cameron Saturn just comically knocking Malenko off the side of the ring there. I don't know what I'm doing right now.
And you talk about Facebook. The only reason I know Cameron Saturn used to have hair back in 22 after that huge diving elbow drop is that he shared a memory of him doing epic wrestling moves back when he had hair.
He's an epic wrestler, like you just said, honestly. Like, I really enjoy seeing Cameron Saturn in the ring. I'm glad he's back. You know, clearly he doesn't have hardly any ring rust, and you know he's like,
Coco with the fireman's carry. Fireman's carry face buster there. Malenko able to break it up. We almost, unfortunately, would have had a new champion. Oh my God, gut-wrench powerbomb from Malenko. Goes in for the pinfall here.
Yeah, and Jorge Malenko is an intense person. You know, you can see it in his entrance. You can see it backstage. You know, you can see it in the ring for sure. Like, you know, and he doesn't like getting these situations where he feels backed into a corner.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be backed into a corner either, especially. Never mind. I'm not going to make jokes about Malenko. I don't feel like getting my tires slashed.
No, that was Kenan James that slashed my tires, probably, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to find out if it was.
Honestly, I'd rather have my tires slashed than anything but what Eddie Malenko would do to me.
Oh, my God.
Because of this. Because he's climbing up to the top rope, and you know what he's going to do.
Going to look for that big Malenko splash. Cameron Saturn, though, had it scouted with an enziguri. chopping Malenko down here. Trying to get up there and fight Malenko off the top rope. Saturn had it scouted. Big jumping forearm strike there from Coco.
That was a big jump. I can't do that.
And it looks as if Coco and Saturn going to have to form some kind of alliance here. Trying to chop the champion down here. Both men getting hooked for a suplex. Trying to muscle the big man over. Can they hit it? Oh my God!
Oh, that was huge.
I felt the vibrations from that in here.
Oh, that was huge. I almost spilled my drink again. Oh my goodness.
Dear God, Cameron trying to crawl over to Malenko. Malenko smartly rolling to the outside. It's back to Coco and Cameron. But Coco better beware. Cameron Saturn has been on a roll in this match.
Yeah, they're just fired up. Like this is this is exactly where Cameron Saturn shines whenever he's back to the corner. That's where Cameron Saturn pulls out what he needs to pull out to win. That's why he's a fan favorite. Malenko gets angry, Cameron Saturn gets focused. And I don't really know what Calvin Coco does. Looks like Calvin Coco just keeps wrestling really good. He's put on an impressive show, and I'm glad he's been here.
For that discus forearm strike, got caught with a super kick flush on the chin. Cameron Saturn looking to go high rent, high reward. The champ is up. Champ is up on the apron and use the title to take Cameron Saturn down, all legal in a triple threat match, and that is brilliance on the part of the Gunslinger champion.
Yeah, I mean, he basically took Rock and hit something with it, but yeah, I mean, that is definitely, one of the things of all time. Oh, Calvin Coco putting on a show right now. Oh, was not able to.
Tried to get him over for the Malenko driver. Oh my God, the strength of Calvin Coco. What is this?
It's a Samoan drop.
What?
It's not a Samoan drop.
That was more of a cradle shot Samoan drop. He had him cradled and locked.
All right, that's why you do that part.
That was almost a shell shock.
Yeah.
Well, either way, ladies and gentlemen, as if on cue, Malenko taking Cameron Saturn out with the title and retaining with that cradled Samoan drop.
Jorge Malenko definitely showing like he's on top in the territory in the gunslinger category. I don't know who's going to be able to take that off of him, but it's gonna take a lot of heart to get that off of Malenko. He is such a powerhouse. You can't knock him down easily.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've had 2 championship retentions here tonight. Do you think that will carry over into the main event? Can Jordan James retain, or will my best friend Mike Noble, because Mark Magnus isn't a factor in this match, walk out of this triple threat as the new Outlaw champion?
I don't know what you mean Mark Magnus isn't a factor in this match. Mark Magnus has more spirit, more heart than Jordan James and Mike Noble do combined. Actually, Mike Noble and Jordan James probably have minus hearts somehow.
Well, either way, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, your WCWO main event.
Gabrielle Rosewood, who do you think you are, sticking your nose in my business, trying to come out there and suspend me? I did what I needed to do. It is none of your business. What do you think you're doing? Reggie! Did you see what happened out there?
Yeah, I saw what happened out there.
Are you gonna fix it? She has no right to suspend me. No right to suspend me.
You did what you had to do out there.
This is a grown man's sport. She has no right to suspend me for taking care of my business.
You're right. She had no right to suspend you. But you know what?
Are you gonna fix it?
Yeah, I'm gonna fix it. You're not suspended for doing what you had to do. You're suspended for cutting me off and interrupting me and not letting me freaking talk.
Reggie!
Enjoy your 2 weeks off. You're
Reggie!
suspended.
David, right when I didn't think you could stoop any lower, you stooped lower. I thought by the end of tonight, you'd had a change of heart. You would have been apologetic. You'd have felt some type of sympathy or guilt. But it didn't. It didn't do none of that. And in the moment where I'm out there and I'm just having a good time with the people, them showing their appreciation and me giving it back, you come out there, like a coward, you low blow me, and then you hit me in the face. But you wanna know something, David? See, I try to become a man of honor. I try to become a good man. I try to do things right. But it's like no matter how good I try to be, it's always something that's trying to stop me. So here's one thing for you. Let me leave you with this one thing, David. Sometimes there's honor and revenge. And if you thought what I did to you tonight was something, wait till you come back from your little suspension. I'll catch you down the road.
I show every single week, every single Friday, why I'm the absolute best and why I call myself always better.
Recognize Mr. Friday Night.
Keep your heads on a swivel. Because I've been on a hot streak. I've been on a winning streak. And I look to add to that winning streak.
This Friday night, I take part in what is probably the biggest match of my career so far. It is a triple threat for the WCWO Outlaw Championship. It's going to be me, Mike Noble, and the champ Jordan James. Hang on tight, fellas. This is going to be a long one, but about a year ago, I stepped foot in that building for the very first time as a trainee. Flash forward 6 months ahead, and I'm coming face to face with the biggest champ. Go even further, I'm facing off against psychotic pigmen, men who are war-ready, freight trains, pogo. And I've even faced you, Jordan, and you, Mike. And I've beaten you a couple times too, Mike, specifically. So this Friday night at WCWO Shockwave, I plan on taking that gold home with me. And before I let y'all go, you've stuck around this long, I've got a question for you. When does a man die? Is it when a knife pierces his heart? No. Is it when he falls to an incurable disease? No. What if he eats a bowl of poisonous mushrooms? You already know the answer. No. I'll tell you when he dies. A man dies when he is forgotten. And I plan on engraving my name in the record books this Friday night in gold. So I hope you can feel the wave that's heading your way, Jordan. You too, Mike. I'll see you two Friday. Keep it warm for me.
Championship!
Well, here's your guy.
My guy? Nah, that's my best friend. Get it right. Michael Nobility.
No, that's Mike Noble.
No, only I can call him that because he is royalty.
One of the scummiest people to ever walk into the doors of WCWO. You know, he's the kind of person that like takes money out of the Salvation Army jar at Christmas. You know,
you say
like,
scummy, I call royalty. He is WCWO royalty.
Maybe like the Prince of Thieves or something, yeah. But like he is definitely, you know, he's not on the level of like a Max Sterling or something. You know, like no one.
Of course, he's not on the level of Max Sterling. He's above it.
I don't know. I mean, he's talented, but that talent that he has is put towards, you know, just being opinion, honestly, like in the side of people. You know, like especially one of his opponents tonight. I'm not done yet. Especially one of his opponents tonight, Mark Magnus. You know, they've been going really hard at each other for the past month. And
first of all,
no, hang on. I know what you're gonna say, but hang on. And like you know, last month, like they had a brutal match with each other where both of them ended up bleeding. Like there were pieces of trash can everywhere, and you know here he is. Here is the guy. This is my pick to win this match. Mark Magnus is going to be your WCWO Outlaw Champion at the end of this.
You would pick the black sheep. But either way, the winner of this match is going to be Mike Noble. I mean, Mike Noble was trained and mentored by Jordan James himself as a member of the James Power Gang. And really, lately, he's come into his own as Mr. Friday Night. But this is his night.
You like statistics. Let me tell you a statistic. The last 2 pins that Mark Magnus had, you know who they were? They were Mike Noble and the Outlaw Champion Jordan James. And now he's going into a match with them.
But just because he can pin them individually in one-on-one matches, especially with the help of Cameron Saturn in the one, you seem to forget he had help.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he has help or not. This, like, Mark Magnus has been on a roll. Like, he said it himself. He's been on a hot streak, and, you know, I'm excited to see where this goes. Like, I've been rooting for Mark Magnus since the beginning. Like, he's fun. Yeah, he has the fans behind him.
You're talking about the fans being behind him and sleazy. Nothing's more sleazy than whatever was in that envelope.
Than Jordan James.
What was in the envelope?
I don't know what was in the envelope. But whatever it was, Jordan James probably didn't need to have access to it. So, but yeah, Jordan James, you know, Jordan James asked for this match. He wanted Mike Noble, but you know what? Like, Mike Noble didn't earn it. I'm sorry. Like, Mike Noble has talent for sure, but like,
he's wearing shorts over his leggings.
But whenever
he means business.
Yeah.
He's got pockets. You don't want to know what he might be hiding in them.
I mean, a lot of people have pockets.
And honestly, he has Skull Crusher by his side. We know Kenneth James is running around in the back there. Hell, him and Mike Noble could pose an alliance to get Mark Magnus out of this match because they don't think Mark Magnus.
Did you watch Inside the Dub this week? Did you watch Inside the Dub this week? Like, Mark Magnus isn't concerned about that. You know, the only thing Mark Magnus is concerned about is that goal.
She should have announced your next Outlaw Champion, Mike Noble. That's who she should have announced as the next Outlaw Champion right there.
you ever been to Mars Hill?
No.
There's like 2 buildings. There's a liquor store. And actually, I don't even know what the other building is.
Well, you know, Jordan James isn't just the Outlaw champion. He's also the Veterans champion. He holds 2 championships within the WCWO circle.
Yeah, but do you even know how he won that Veterans Championship? You know, like...
Don't matter how you won it, just matters that you hold it. And at the end of the day...
That's always your thing. That's always the thing you say. But you know what? He disrespected Joey Kid Owens last year in a one-on-one match for that Veterans Championship and snuck in a roll-up on JKO, and that's how he won that.
And an alliance forming early on with Jordan James and Mike Noble taking the boots to
Honestly,
Mark Magnus.
Yeah, and honestly, I gotta tell you something. I think that Mark Magnus, I think this is what he wants. Like, he wants to be underestimated. He wants to get beaten up a little bit at the beginning. You know, get himself fired up, and then he's gonna turn this around on him. You just watch. I mean, like, Mark Magnus deserves this. Oh, there we go. That's what I was talking about. They underestimated him. Boom, drop kick. I know I'm doing your job, but you're not going to call out a beautiful drop kick that Mark Magnus does. So I got to do it.
Hey, don't tell me what I can and can't do and what I will and won't do. That was a beautiful drop kick by Mark Magnus.
Thank you.
Mark Magnus.
Whoa!
Smart. I'll give the devil his due. That was smart by Magnus, ducking out and forcing Mike Noble to clothesline Jordan James, and a beautiful backsplash, squishing Mike Noble and making a Noble sandwich.
Yeah, pretty much. That's probably like the nasty patty. We'll call that the nasty patty. Whenever Mike Noble's in the middle of something.
Not to be confused with what your mom did for me when she made me a sandwich. Magnus getting Jordan up on the shoulders, looking for that airplane spin, and this is patented Mark Magnus offense with a steamroller to boot. And a standing moonsault, getting all of that. And honestly, that was beautiful, but not as beautiful as that double stomp to the back of the head by Mike Noble.
They're going at each other in this. That's what I was saying. There's so much history between Mark Magnus and Mike Noble. Like, you know, I think they want to do serious, probably illegal harm to each other, and like, there's nothing that's gonna stop them from that. You know, like the 2 of them being in this match. Like, I think it's easy to forget about the Outlaw Champion being there. I mean, obviously you can't forget because it's for the championship, but you know, I think it's possible they might forget about it and just be blindsided by each other being in this, or focused on each other. You know what I'm saying?
And Magnus smartly rolling to the Noble smartly rolling to the outside. Magnus pumping himself up, but Jordan James was right there to scout that out. And a huge kick to the mush by Mike Noble. And Mike Noble is just laying in on Magnus, the tenacious one, getting caught here. And again, Magnus had it scouted, ducking that forearm strike. Jordan James catching Noble flush on the chin. And Magnus is rolling here. Whether I like to admit it or not, Magnus is putting in the work tonight.
Yeah, and it looks like maybe Mark Magnus was looking for Jordan James to do something kind of conniving there for a minute, but that's more Ken James' thing, and I don't know. Like, I don't think that was enough. Oh, what? Whoa. Mike Noble was trying to steal that. I don't think Jordan James would have taken that too kindly, but of course, I mean, he would have been excited.
I mean, I would have loved it. And the sting of betrayal running deep into Jordan James. You don't shake a man's hand in wrestling. That's just not.
I thought they were going to keep holding hands for a minute there.
Well, it seems as if the alliance is back on. Jordan James gonna let that attempt at victory slide. As now Noble gonna do something as pretty as always with that beautiful suplex.
Yeah, there you go. Calling the. Thank you. Sorry, they only have one piece of Hey Now pizza left, and they just brought it to me because they know how much I like it. So.
No, they want to try and shut you up. Either way, beautiful bulldog from Noble.
Yeah, this is a great match right now. Jordan James, you know, trying to show Mark Magnus who's boss, but I don't know. Mark Magnus just has so much spirit and fire in him, and like I think Mark Magnus thrives off of taking these beatings. I think, you know, like you see him getting into triple threats with people that are, you know, like allied with each other, that have a history with each other. And Mark Magnus just, you know, he may not necessarily come out on top, but you can tell that he's there to do the best he can.
And after that beautiful standing corkscrew senton, again, the sting of betrayal felt by Jordan James. Noble gonna let Jordan take this one. Oh, and a huge chop. Picking him up just to drop him back down again. Noble trying to go for a suplex here. Oh, roll up. Jordan James right there to have it scouted. Choking Mark Magnus.
I guess that's legal in a triple threat too, huh?
Yeah. Everything's legal in a triple threat. It's no disqualification. Were you not paying attention in the last match?
No, I was paying attention. I know what's allowed in triple threat, or not allowed, I guess. Or no, I guess yeah. Anyway, you know what I mean. Leg drop after the leg drop. Mark Magnus' throat is probably dying right now.
And an elbow drop from Noble. And these three men have done nothing but batter each other, with Noble and Jordan James getting the majority of the upper hand throughout the evening.
Yeah, but like I said, like Mark, you know, Mark's gonna come out. You know, Mark's just getting fired up. Like he's letting that build up. You know, he's been through a lot, and you know, he's talked to me a little bit about it, and you know, I think he's just waiting. He's waiting to just go into Magnus.
Oh, so that's why he didn't sit down with me before today like he normally does.
He didn't sit down with you because you're thinking.
Well, then he's delusional. He must have smelt you. Beautiful standing shining wizard. And again. Oh, and now Mike Noble trying to declare the everyman for himself. Oh, roll up on Jordan James, the sting of betrayal.
Oh, Jordan James is not going to take kindly to that. Look at the fire in Jordan James's eyes. Oh!
But they're giving Mark Magnus a chance to breathe. Magnus climbed up on the ropes, perched in the high rent district. Beautiful cross body off the middle.
That's what I'm saying. Mark Magnus is fired up now.
Magnus just waiting for someone to get up here. Big chop in the corner to Mike Noble.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Big back shoulder there. Beautiful football tackle there.
Is that what that was? Okay.
Got chop from Noble. Noble, big suplex. And Magnus is fired up.
Yeah, Mark Magnus is bringing out everything that's in his playbook right now. And, you know, that's what I was saying. They've beaten up on Mark Magnus for a good, like, 8 or 9 minutes now. And, you know, and
Mark's
all that
choking
stuff
him in the
is-
corner.
Oh, Mike's choking him, but yeah.
Mark's getting choked in the corner, sorry. Oh, went for the spear. Beautiful suicide. On a cannonball for Noble. Or Magnus. Jesus, I'm all over the place.
You're just, I get it, dude. I'm excited too. You know, yeah. Mark Magnus has the long hair. Mike Noble kind of looks like the average 1920s dude. Mark Magnus is just delivering like all that. Oh, okay. Well, I thought he was delivering a lot of fire to Jordan James there, but oh, come on, Mark. Come on, Mark.
Jordan James gonna
Come
go
on,
for
Mark,
that
get out of
butterfly
this.
to put it away.
There you go.
Magnus has it scouted. Beautiful suplex.
Come on, Mark. Here's your chance. Come on.
I am on the edge of my seat, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm standing up right now. I am standing up.
You look the same
I'm
height standing up
taller
as you
than-
do sitting
I'm
down.
taller
There's
than
that sliding clothesline. This could be it.
This be it?
1, 2, and a
What?
steel chair over the back to Magnus by Mike freaking
Come
Noble.
on. Somebody needs to get Mike Noble out
Oh
of here.
my God!
Yeah, it's no disqualification, it's triple threat. But anyway, that's not the point. What is Mike Noble doing? Ugh. This is why I cannot stand Mike Noble. Like he has all that talent, and all he does is just come out here and he thinks he has to
spin the
still
block
to
on the
get-
chair.
Spin the block on him and stuff like that. Mark Magnus, okay, I see his chest moving. Good. I thought he might be down for a minute.
Wait,
what?
what?
Wow, Mike Noble sacrificing to let his mentor Jordan James retain the Outlaw Championship. That's that really makes me upset. I don't know why they would let, why was Mike Noble leave? Mike Noble shouldn't have even been in this match. Okay, that's the problem. All right, Jordan James, Reggie's just let Jordan James just run wild on WCWO. He's doing whatever he wants. You know, and honestly, if anything, Mike Noble should be the champion right now. That was Mike Noble's spin the block on the Mark Magnus. Is Mark Magnus okay? Somebody needs to get medical out there for him.
Normally,
we have refs coming into the trailer right now. Whenever they could be out there checking on Mark Magnus. You know, is his chest even moving? Okay, I think it might be. I think it might be still moving. But hopefully management or somebody gets out there because now he's just look at this. Why are they going to let this happen? Why is management just letting Mike Noble just do whatever they want to him?
Normally, I'm all answers for Mike Noble. I'm all on Noble's side. I'm at a loss here.
This is one of the scummiest victories I've ever seen in WCWO.
I mean, couldn't have happened to a nicer guy if you ask me, but
just leave the ring, Mike. Nobody cares.
Oh my God! Insult to injury. Couldn't happen
Someone
to a
get out
nicer
there
guy.
and stop him. Where's security or something at? Oh, don't let him do this. Don't let him do the chair around the neck thing. Oh no! What is the plan here, sir? Somebody needs to stop this.
Is he gonna?
This is not okay.
Oh my God!
That's right to the forehead. That's his brain. That is literally his brain that Mike Noble is attacking right now. Now he's gonna do it. Can we even show this? Is this video gonna get demonetized on YouTube now? We don't even make money off our YouTube. That's not the point. Another spin the block onto the steel chair. What is this?
I'm all team Mike Noble usually, but even this is a bit much for me.
I'm upset right now. I am mad. I am physically angry that WCW would let this happen. What's that ref doing? The ref's just like, okay, now the refs are getting in the ring. Now Reggie's out there, finally. Yeah, finally. Okay, great. Good job, guys. Good job. You let a guy get murdered, and now you're out here looking at him. I can't do this anymore. I gotta get off here and calm down. All right, you all need to have a good night. Okay, that's it. We're done. We're done. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you next week. This is Wes Ryan and Maximilian, and I know that's not your last name. What's your actual last name?
Mags Mickelson.
Mags
and you
Mickelson.
should like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you check out all the social medias and come back next week to see what's going to come of this.
Reggie! Oh my God! Why?
Reggie!
Again? What? What
the hell was that? What the hell was that tonight?
What was what? You won the. You kept your
Zach-
title. You kept your title. Great job. I don't know how you got them on board.
Zach Nova. Zach Nova. Of anybody else in that match, Zach Nova. I'm not facing him. I'm not doing it.
Let me talk to you. You are not your anger. Okay?
All that does is piss me off.
Okay. Tell you what. He won the number one contender. He's got the match. It's gonna happen. Just for the love of God, just go home. Just go home and leave me alone.
This isn't over, Reggie. What the hell?
Hey, pal. I went ahead and spruced your car up for you, Supernova. I can't wait for November 1st.
You can wait as long as you want. The match isn't happening. And what the hell are you doing in my car?
I came to see you.
I'm
just excited.
You get your sweaty boots on my desk.
Hey, I got you something. Here's a participation trophy, because this is all you'll be leaving with on the 1st. I'm going to go ahead and take your title.
10 months I've had that title. 10 months.
It ends now.
You're not going to be the one to take it. Nobody is taking it from me anytime soon. Get the hell out of my car. I'm done.
Hey,
the match isn't happening.
Listen, you can get me out of your car, but you can't get me out of your head. That ass beating's coming.
Get out of my car. I'm going
Supernova.
to give you an ass beating now.